So the first thing I'm going to do is just take out a magazine. Now this is like a Vogue magazine, so you know it is somewhat limited, but I think we can still find some things. So I use a Vogue magazine, but you can use any kind of magazine you want to use for this work. When you're looking through the magazine, you might want to look for images that say something to you. Everybody's individual, so everybody's going to have an individual intuitive process. So you may look at this image and it says something specifically to you. So just like dream imagery, when you dream, everybody has an individual interpretation of the dream imagery. It's the same thing in relation to your collage when you're doing your collage. So, this girl here seems to be really happy. I don't really know what she's holding. It looks like she's holding a basket. But you might create a story around her and why is she holding the basket? What is she holding in the basket? Why is she happy? Is she going somewhere? Is she bringing the basket to someone? Is she holding the basket because, maybe it's an empty basket. Maybe there's nothing in the basket and she needs to fill it. Okay, so that's an example of, taking and just using one imagery for your intuitive work. Now, this is only one image, so you might go through the magazine again and, look for backgrounds. Although this is a kind of an interesting background, so there's things you can do with this particular background. But maybe there's something else that you want to use in your collage. Maybe you want to use this this palm tree. Maybe the palm tree says something to you. Why does it say something to you? Is it because it's dark, or is it because it's what kind of a feeling do you get from the palm tree? It says Hollywood, so maybe that's what speaks to you, is the word Hollywood. There's one thing. And then go through and say, okay, well, she's actually got a watch on. So, why is the watch something that speaks to you? Do you feel like you are, kind of like running out of time, or trying to get too much done in the time you have, or maybe you need to become more aware of your own time and the importance of time and the time that happens every day. That's an example of something that you might want to use in your collage. There's different things like, this lady here seems like she's holding, looks like it could be a suitcase, but in this case I think it's a purse. But anyway, maybe you're instead of a suitcase, instead of a purse, you might think about her holding a suitcase and where's she going, and is she going on a trip? Think about yourself in relation to travel or a journey, or what do you want to carry in your suitcase if you're going on a trip. Okay, so that's another example of using imagery. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you about the next part of the process.